Okay, in this video, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem to calculate the area of the four squares coming off of a triangle. And I know that sounds a little bit complicated, but if I draw it for you, I think it's going to be a little bit easier to understand. So if we take a triangle, and you can make a triangle like this, like this, like this. It doesn't matter what kind of triangle you make as long as you make a triangle. So let's just go like this just for ease's sake because it'll fit on here. And if I put a triangle over, or a square over here, notice a perfect square, and then I put another perfect square right over here. Can I do that on the screen? I don't know if it'll quite fit. Let's make this work here. Let's just call that a perfect square. And I don't know if I've quite made this small enough, so let's just shrink the whole thing here. And move that to where we can see it on the screen. Now this one's a little bit more tricky for me to build because I can't on this program do it at an angle. So I'm going to try and make this exactly the same length as this orange line. Remember, perfect square, all four sides would be identical. And there you can see I didn't do it. So there, let's call that a square. Let's take this and just quickly erase this. Put this back in, just doing a brilliant job artistically on this. And so the question is, how do you calculate the area of it? Let's say your teacher gives you this line here, and this is 3 centimeters, and that's this up here. And this is, say, 12 centimeters, and that's this along here. Your question is, what is this? So the formula we use is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So if we put these two numbers in, it doesn't matter which is a and b. 3 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. We would get 9 plus 144 equals c squared, which would be 153 equals c squared. And I know it's getting a little bit complicated here, but now we need to find out the square root of 153. So we can go to our calculator and figure this out. Square root of 153 equals 12.36. So we know this is going to be 12.36. And then if you take this 12.36 squared, the area would be 153 centimeters squared. The area of this, 3 times 3, would be 9 centimeters squared. And the area of this would be 144 centimeters squared. Isn't that amazing? We can figure all that math out just because of one triangle.